with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. It's just not going to be the one you had envisioned for yourself, but time marches on. You've got to do something. So I don't, I think I, well, I know I told you guys a while back. Oh, sorry, itchy eye. Sorry. That was obnoxious. Anyway, I know I told y'all a while back, I am on a quest to lose weight. Because of my health situation, it's really challenging for me. It's not impossible, but it is a little harder for me than it is for most people. And then you add my age into it, and it's a really daunting task. But I'm tired of it. I don't want to live like this anymore. So I'm trying to be really proactive about it. And I am making progress. The thing is, I made excellent progress for the first like 6 weeks, and then I hit a plateau. And it's been really, really hard to break it. And I'll be honest, it's been really tempting to just say, screw this, it's too hard. I don't want to do this anymore. But you know what else is hard? Not liking the way that you look, not being real comfortable in your skin. That's hard too. So here are some good ways to help yourself stay motivated when it's just taking so damned long. This information is from lifehack.org. First, you need to understand, you need to know that human beings are wired for instant gratification. Long-term goals like this, it's kind of against our nature. When there's no quick reward, we tend to lose interest. And that's certainly true today. You can't fight nature, but you can learn how to work with it. So number one, you need to find your why. And I know you've probably heard this before. People talk about this a lot, but it is important. And I will tell you, as somebody who does have a bigger challenge losing weight, finding my why was essential. That's the only way I've made it as far as I have. Your why, it can't be something superficial like, oh, I want to lose weight to make my ex miserable. That might work short term. That's not going to get you any long-term results. It needs to be something that's really meaningful and personal. It needs to be something emotional for you. It's you need to dial this down. Get as detailed as you can. When I succeed in this, this is what my life is going to look like. This is how things are going to be. Put that out there. You have to do this if you really want to make a long-term change. Excuse me. You need to visualize how you're going to look, how you're going to feel, what's going to change in your life. And sorry, I'm really tired, so I have notes. You also need to keep some kind of reminder. Maybe you have your visualization all written out on a piece of paper. Take a picture of it so it's in your phone. For me, my goal, when I hit my goal, I am going to buy myself a belly dancing costume, which is totally frivolous, but I'm going to do it anyway because I will have freaking earned it at that point. Kind of earned it now, but I keep a visualization. I window shop constantly for belly dancing costumes. Am I ready to buy one? No, that's a couple months off. That's several months off, but that's okay. I'm keeping that visualization in front of me. I keep that. This is my goal. This is what I'm working towards. Of course, that's not my emotional why. That's just a good visualization for me. And I keep that handy because it does really help me stay focused. Number two, you need to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Did I drink enough water today? Then you know what? That's a win. Did I eat enough fruits and vegetables today? That's a win. Did I not go crazy? I'm supposed to avoid gluten. If you are hypothyroid, particularly if you have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which I do, you're not supposed to eat gluten. That being said, I freaking love bread. So did I avoid gluten today? That's a win. Side note, it takes like 8 weeks, I believe, for gluten to get out of your system. It's very sad for me. Oh, and another side note, I found a really good cauliflower-based pasta. I was super impressed. So if you're interested, drop me a note and I'll get you the branding because I don't know it off the top of my head. And it's hotter than Hades in here. I think it's like 78 degrees in here right now. So yes, I'm hot. We don't have air conditioning in Alaska. Go figure. But your brain needs wins. Okay. You need to set up basically a gratification system for yourself. As silly as it sounds, make a checklist. At the end of the day, I have an app that I use to track for my weight loss. And when I get to the end of the day and all my little boxes are green, it's cheesy as hell and it's silly that it makes me feel good, but it does. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. It gives me a sense of pride. It gives me a sense of progress because I know I'm still working towards my goal, even if it's taking a little longer than I would like for it to. You need to track your progress and your milestones. I started my weight loss thing a long ass time ago. I did give up. I gave up. I just gave up for several years. Like, screw it. I'm fat. I'm just going to be fat. That's all there is to it. Fortunately, I've changed that attitude, but I have to remember to track my progress, to pay attention to how far I've come instead of how far I still have to go, which, by the way, is less than it was a month ago. So, there's that. But you need to track this stuff and it doesn't matter if it's weight loss or what you're working on. You need to track what you're doing so you can review it and you can, okay, this works and this doesn't. You're going to have to adjust your sales along this journey, whatever journey you're on. Obviously, for me, weight loss is a big thing. And sometimes you have to adjust your sales. If you are tracking your progress, if you're tracking your milestones, you can start to tell, hey, this is where I fell off. This is where I need to shore up. It gives you a lot of valuable feedback. And finally, number 4, stop beating yourself up. You're going to slip. You're going to fall. It happens. Failure it's so funny. We make failure out to be this just huge, horrible thing, but it's literally part of the human experience. You can't avoid it. All failure is, it's just feedback. Now you know that doesn't work for you. That allows you to pick up your pieces, learn from the experience, and move on. It's invaluable. It really is. As long as you learn something, it's not a failure. Anyway, it's going to be short today because I'm not feeling it. The smoke it's lifted quite a bit, thankfully, but having all this wildfire smoke in town it's just extra stress on an already overtaxed system. So I am wiped the hell out. It's been a long week. I hope you'll have a fantastic weekend. I will be back Monday at 11 o'clock ish